Before we start the review, I wanted to give a warning that this video will contain a lot of flashing lights and in general it is a bit of a sensory nightmare. If you are photosensitive and potentially prone to seizures, then I recommend you sit this video and by extension this game out. In my last video, I promised to review a fully released game after reviewing 3 early access titles in a row. Well, here it is. Today I will be reviewing 420 blazeit 2, Game of the Year, Dank Dreams and Go to Memes, hashtag wow out of 11, like and subscribe Poggers edition. Yes, that is the full title of the game. Yes, this is a real video game. And no, the developer didn't shorten the name for the Steam store page. This isn't a joke, I'm actually reviewing this game. Why, might you ask? Well, because it's time to disclose that I was given a review copy of this game. And by accepting a copy of the game, I'm obliged to make a review on this game. While I don't believe that getting this game for free will affect my judgment on what I review, I always like to disclose these things for full transparency. And while we're being fully transparent, accepting this key was a mistake. Not because the game is bad, but because I don't actually know how to review this game. I spent more time stuck on what to write in my Google Doc than I did actually playing the game. Like, look at the main menu. You see this, right? In the game settings, there is an option for meme power, and the slider caps out at 69. Like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into? And look, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, like, what did you expect? Like, you accepted a key for a game called 420 blazeit 2, Game of the Year, Dank Dreams and Go to Memes, hashtag wow out of 11, like and subscribe Poggers edition. And yeah, I have made a mistake, and now I must live with the consequences of my actions. So let's take a look at the game. If you couldn't tell, the premise of this game is pretty much you take those over-edited MLG meme montages on YouTube and then you make a first-person shooter out of it. And surprisingly enough, this game isn't a Steam store shovelware game that goes for 10 minutes and is an obvious joke. It's a real and pretty solid game that has a decent amount of effort put into it. More effort than I was ever expecting and more effort than a game like this should have. It's so strange to see a game just commit so hard to a premise like dank MLG memes, and then build a solid and fun game around it. So let's start off with the story. We are Agent 69. The world's memes have been taken over by the Illuminati, and it is our job to get them back. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The story barely matters. It's just a loose vehicle for memes, jokes, and to just get us into the levels and playing the actual game. Sure, some of the levels are connected by a theme, such as the prison break levels or the capitalist zombie ones. It's all pretty much just one big joke though. And I feel like if I over-explain the story or any parts of the game, then I'll just kind of ruin it. So I'll just say there isn't much substance to the story, but it's pretty funny if you have terminal internet brain rot, which I do, and I found this game pretty funny. All of the characters talking text-to-speech, which adds a layer of kind of scuffed to the whole thing. Now, I know that the text-to-speech thing is intentional, but I couldn't help but wonder what an actual voice actor would sound like delivering lines like, "You will sneak into their underground secret base where you will fuck them up and 360 no-scope 420 blazeit for the good of mankind." On the gameplay side of things, this game is a first-person shooter, obviously. How else are you going to 360 no-scope the Illuminati? Controls are surprisingly tight and the guns are satisfying to use. Then the memes happen. Whenever you shoot an enemy, there is like a chance for Illuminati memes to appear on screen. You know what? Every time I try and explain a part of this game, a part of my soul just kind of dies a little. The amount of memes that appear on screen is controlled by that meme power slider that I talked about before, which goes up to 69. I think the default is like 12, but if you go up to 69, it makes the game like unplayable. It's so fucked. Look, I don't know why, but this stupid shit, it just works. It is so dumb, yet it is so fun. We have like a Quake or Doom-like kind of non-regenerating health bar. It has a soft cap of 100, but with items you're able to overheal for a period of time. There are other items apart from healing items, such as the energy drink, which will like let us run at supersonic speeds. There are kind of nondescript hills that will make the game go into slow-mo while aiming down sights and sliding and stuff like that. Once again, I won't spoil everything because I think discovering all of the gags is part of the fun when it comes to playing this game, but there are no shortage of things that switch switch the gameplay up. The music in this game is mostly what you would expect. It is heavy electronic and dubstep. Judging by the credits, the developers opted for the Hotline Miami method of building a soundtrack via licensing a bunch of mostly unknown artists, and it works. There are quality tracks in this soundtrack that complement the absolutely incoherently insane gameplay. And look, I feel like the game really comes together with the design of the levels themselves. Each level has some weird set piece that keeps things from getting stale, whether it be an on-rails section in a car where you fight a fucking train, eating a space cake and then getting abducted by aliens, or making like $400 billion and becoming the richest person on Earth. There is always something to switch things up, like a new weapon to try out. Often there will be hidden parts of the level which will, lead to powerful weapons and mini bosses called meme lords. Oh god. Each level also has a set of challenges that if you complete them, you will unlock a gun or your armory, which will let you take them into other missions later down the line. And the levels themselves are just filled with tons of visual gags. I swear around almost every corner there is some stupid meme or joke, and one thing that the game does very well is that because you'll be searching for hidden rooms and other pathways, it always leads you to finding like a lot of the visual gags and memes that the developers have thrown around the place. It kind of makes me appreciate the effort that the devs went into doing all of these things a lot more. It definitely feels like a lot of the effort of making this game went into making sure that this game felt like a fully crafted experience and not just a throwaway joke. And look, once I had finished my time with this game, I'd clocked in at around just under 4 hours. By all means, not a very long game, but at the same time, it was a very kind of tight experience. It could have been very easy for this game to overstay its welcome, but I feel like it's the perfect length. Because by the end of the game, I wasn't sick of the dubstep or the memes or the text-to-speech voice acting. I think I would have been if the game went on for another few hours or so. And look, I had my fun with it. If you're looking to like fully complete this game for whatever reason, I think this game could take you easily over 5 hours. The full completion. I didn't have the tolerance level to go for that long, I don't think. I think I probably would have gotten a bit sick of it by then. But like I said, I'm happy with the experience that I got. And apart from the 1000 hertz taken away from my hearing range from the meme lords that play the distorted piano music, I think I can actually recommend this game. At 15 Australian dollars, which probably makes it closer to $10 US, I think it's pretty good for what it is. While I was playing this game, I decided to like stream some of it to my friends over Discord, and we just had a bit of a laugh. And I think that's the environment where I feel like the game really shines.
Oh,
Oh my!
this brain rot.
I can't see a fucking thing. Oh no, it's fucking lost.
Is this lost?
Where you can share with your friends like the unspeakable horrors that you've witnessed. 420 blazeit 2, Game of the Year, Dank Dreams, and Goated Memes, hashtag wow out of 11, like and subscribe, Poggers Edition, unlike the title suggests, isn't going to be winning any Game of the Year awards, but it's good for what it is. I think you can already tell if this game is for you, but I think if you were for some reason on the fence on if you wanted to buy this game, it doesn't hurt to remind you that this game actually plays and controls like a real first-person shooter. Like if we removed the memes and some of the scuffed set pieces, there would still be a decently playable game here. It just wouldn't have a personality. But if you are still on the fence, then there is a demo available on Steam, so you can actually just try this one for yourself before buying. But I do recommend playing this game if you're into dank memes and dubstep. Honestly, I think that's all I have to say about this game. It speaks for itself mostly, but I can't really understate how fun it actually is to play. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked the video, then please leave it a like, and if you are new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. If you have played 420 blazeit 2, Game of the Year, Dank Dreams, and Goated Memes, hashtag wow out of 11, like and subscribe, Poggers Edition, then let me know what you thought of the game in the comment. Thanks to my YouTube members, Controlled Killer, Yellow, and Melodia. If you think my content is worth supporting via a YouTube membership, then the option is there. Perks are on the screen. I also have a community Discord, which is free to enter, as well as a Steam curator page. Links to everything in the description below if you want to check any of those things out. And if you have any suggestions for future games you want me to cover, then leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.